Laundry.
Oh, great. Look, I know we talked about it yesterday.
Don't start on Kyle again. Gotta strip the beds for clean linen.
Hi. Are you still making waves about Kyle? She is the happiest she's ever been.
And the situation? Doesn't it strike you as odd in any way?
Why should it? She loves him.
Which could be the problem.
You really are a miserable old git, aren't you? Why can't you just be happy for her?
Because I don't think we're getting the full story.
Amy's fine. Kyle is fine. If it ain't broke, don't mend it. Now, can I have the sheets, please? I'll go and give Amy a hand. Promise me you'll stop bothering her about it.
I promise.
Thought you might not make it home before I had to leave for work.
I felt myself falling asleep at the wheel, so I pulled it over for half an hour. I can't do many more of these night jobs. I might go back to bed for a while. Rodney could do the morning run.
I'm afraid he can't.
Is he sick?
Angel needs taken to the dentist, and it'll look bad if I start taking time off on the first week. You don't mind, do you?
No, I guess I can't, really.
Now, I reckon Jay must be really pleased. He was saying he wanted me to learn every aspect of the business. Might be a chance of promotion if I play my cards right.
Well, we could certainly do with the extra money. I'm going to get my head down for an hour before I go back. Good luck with the job.
Yeah.
Hey. Still stressing?
We're not the only ones with money troubles. The difference with this lot, they don't have Declan threatening Armageddon if we don't pay.
You know I could raise the cash.
We've been over this before. I'm not taking the risk.
There is a way. Oh, yeah, and it's legal.
If it's that easy, why haven't you suggested it before?
Because you and Nana Barton haven't been getting on lately, or ever for that matter.
What's all this?
John's mum's never been a big fan of mine. And it's got worse since you and I got together.
Come on, Mum, she could bail us out.
And since she's not my biggest fan, I'm guessing it might come with strings attached.
Yeah, but we need the money.
Look, you don't have to go to her. Give me another chance. Strictly legit, I promise.
Please, you don't know the meaning of the word.
We'll see.
I really think I ought to be reorganising the file.
Yeah, next week. Today you're on the production line. She's here to learn.
So, she gets to do what we tell her.
Well, you know the score. She doesn't. Enjoy.
Hat. And one more remark about Kyle and you'll find yourself wearing it round your neck.
Oh, she's part of the team now. I'm sure she won't say anything so stupid again. In a few more days, we'll all be getting on like house on fire.
Well, I'm not going to be doing this for days. I'll probably be back in the office tonight.
Too posh to push, sweet, are you?
I am overqualified for manual labour.
You're looking down your nose at her now.
Just remember, when I'm in the office, I'll be checking your overtime, so you'd be a fool to get on the wrong side of me.
Jimmy, come through.
What are you doing down here, Nicola?
What are you doing?
Up. Just tidying up.
Wait, I'm up on my break.
Okay.
Cheers. Paddy's staying here at the moment, isn't he?
Just for a while. I've been trying to convince him to get back to you, but I ain't got very far yet.
Well, he won't have to hide for much longer. I'm going away this afternoon. Book myself into rehab. Try and sort this mess out.
Sounds like a good idea.
I hope so, yeah. Whole family's falling apart, and sometimes I feel I'm just making it worse. I won't see Leo for weeks. Well, months, possibly. What kind of person does that? But I know I can't be a proper mum to him while I'm like this, so...
It won't be easy, but at least you're trying to put things right now.
I was hoping to try and talk to Paddy about all this before I go.
Yeah, of course. I'll just go and get him.
Where do you think you're going? You kind of just swan off whenever you feel like it, you know.
I need a break.
A break? Haven't even started.
You don't want Jimmy to see you?
He thinks I'm in the office.
Oh, office, factory floor, what's the big deal?
Well, surely even you can see the difference. Office equals management, whereas I could get mindless monkeys to do your job.
What did you just call
Hey,
it?
what the hell's going on?
This one thinks she's too smart to be working with us mindless monkeys.
We're a team here, Nicola. If you can't be a team player, then you're never going to fit in. Which is why I put you on the factory floor. If you carry on like this, you'll be back on the dole. Get back to work.
Every new job has teething troubles. Jay just wanted me to learn about the business from the bottom up.
I've got a delivery. We'll talk about this later.
Did you see him?
No, just seems to have slipped out.
You mean he saw me coming?
Don't be daft.
I know you're trying to make me feel better, but there's no point hiding the truth.
What time are you leaving?
About 1:30.
Right, well, when he gets back, I am going to tell him that he has got to come and see you.
Do you know what Eric's doing?
Thought he was going to cash and carry with you.
So did I. But I've just seen him driving off down Houghton Road.
Hello? Wasn't sure if anyone was in. I'm Pollard, Eric Pollard, Amy's guardian.
Has something happened to her? Is she all right?
Yeah, no, she's fine.
Well, what's all this about then?
Well, it's not something you can discuss on the doorstep. It's a delicate matter. Could I come inside for a minute, please?
Suppose you better. I thought he'd be ready for his afternoon sleep by now. Milk and sugar?
Oh, yes, please. Thank you. Thank you.
Amy seems very happy with the situation, and so am I.
I think it might be a mistake being too reliant on her.
Why? I know she's still quite new at all this, but she's ever so good.
She is. Yes, I've seen. But don't you think it might be a little too much too soon?
Surely that's between her and me. I can't see any reason for you to get involved. Amy wanted to help, so it's not as if I'm taking advantage in any way.
I'm not suggesting that.
I'm glad to hear it. I was shattered by my daughter's death. And looking after a young child after all this time was hard. Meeting Amy was a lucky break for both of us.
But it wasn't just luck, though, was it?
What are you suggesting?
I've been worrying.
So, you came to check me out?
I suppose so.
I can't say I entirely blame you. I did the same thing with you. Nice place you've got. There were moments when meeting Amy seemed a little too good to be true. So I thought I'd check out her home. It helped put my mind at rest. I hope this visit's done the same thing for you.
What's up with Debbie?
Nothing. I need a favour. Moira's still trying to raise money for the farm. Declan's getting heavy.
Old news. Why should I care?
Well, it could be a big business opportunity for you.
You mean you're looking for cash? All right, then what's in it for me?
It's a good investment.
Why isn't she asking the bank then? Guessing they turned her down. Well, you might be in luck, because I'm thinking of setting up a little sideline that might need your talents.
Well, what sort of sideline?
One you don't ask questions about. Like the motor we lifted to help Moira last time.
No, I promised it would be legit.
Oh, right, is she turning you into little Boy Scout now? She'll have you singing in the church choir next, won't she?
I was hoping you could set up a meeting with Jay.
Why don't you ask him? Oh, yeah, because he probably wouldn't give you the time of day, would he?
Well, he would, if you said it was a good idea.
You're obviously happy with the way things are going. Perhaps I shouldn't have come.
No harm done, unless there's more to this than you're telling me.
I just... when I heard her saying to him that she was his mum...
Why would she tell Kyle that she was his mother?
You mean you don't know?
Know what?
I'm sorry. I've made a mistake. I think I'd better go.
You better not. Not until you tell me exactly what is going on here.
It's better be worth dragging me away from the factory for. Charity says you have a business opportunity.
Not me, Moira. She's looking for some investment.
I run a sweet factory. I'm not into farms.
Well, you know a bargain when you see one. I've jotted down some of the profits you made last year. It's got to be worth a pump.
Is this your idea of accounts, is it?
Well, Moira can show you the books.
Well, if it's such a good business, why is she looking for money?
Declan's going belly up. He's trying to squeeze cash out of her.
Right, so she'd be passing my money on. I'd rather see him go bankrupt.
Look, just forget about him. It's a good investment. You'll get your money back and more.
No, I won't. Because I'd never invest in a business that had you attached to it. Don't waste my time with this nonsense again.
Not really surprised.
I'll find someone else.
Newsflash. No one's ever going to put money your way that's legit. So go and tell the farmer's wife to get off your back and let you do what you're good at.
She told us you were okay with it.
You can't possibly believe that! I'm calling the police.
No, please don't.
How do I know she's not dangerous?
She isn't. I promise you she isn't. She's just a confused teenager.
She'd have to be crazy to try to pull a stunt like this.
She wouldn't do anything to hurt Kyle.
You don't know that. You don't know what she was planning.
She just wanted to be close to him.
But she didn't want anything to do with him when he was born. She obviously thought he'd ruin her life.
No, she was worried that she'd ruin his.
But it's obviously not holding her back now. I mean, she told me she was a childminder. If she was so innocent, why did she lie?
She thought if you knew who she really was, you wouldn't allow her anywhere near him.
Of course I wouldn't. And now I know the truth. She's never going to be allowed near him again.
I can understand how angry you are, but please, don't make any rash decisions. Can you not see how hard it is for Amy?
All I'm concerned about is Kyle and keeping him safe. And that means keeping her away from him.
Please.
Get out! Get out of my house! And tell her she's not welcome here any
Any luck?
Not yet. I went to ask Jay if he'd invest.
Oh, I'm guessing you got the short answer.
What? I could have told you that would have been a waste of time. What? Dad went to Jay before and got knocked back. I'm telling you, Mum, Nana's the only option.
Just give me a little more time.
Oh, I'm sorry, we're running out of time. He's right. We don't have any other choice.
We've had to do the cash and carry without you. You can't just swan off whenever the fancy takes you. You've got responsibilities here, you know.
We've all got responsibilities. Maybe if you two took yours a bit more seriously, we wouldn't be in this mess.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ask Amy. It seems she's not been entirely honest with us.
What's he talking about? I don't know.
You told us Joni was quite happy with you looking after Kyle any time.
She is?
Only because she didn't know who you really were.
How do you know that?
Because she told me. So there's no point in lying about it anymore. I've just been to see her.
How could you do that?
I had to, for your sake.
But I was happy with him and now you've ruined everything.
Don't you realise how much trouble you could have got yourself into?
I hate you! Look what you've done.
Where the hell have you been?
Been for a walk.
Trying to avoid your wife, more like. You do know that she's off to rehab any minute.
Good. The sooner she gets off the bills, the better.
Right, she was in earlier and she needs to talk to you.
Look, Chaz, I really hope she gets better, but that's not going to change anything between us, so nothing more to say.
What?
Right. If she'd have come to me when it really mattered, then I'd have been there for her. But she went to Vanessa instead. So she's the one that decided it was over, not me.
Right, and nothing she does now can change that.
I loved her. I really loved her. And I'd have done anything for her. But she cut me out of her life, and you've no idea how much that hurts.
I do. My love life hasn't been a bed of roses, remember? But the real question, Paddy, is whether what you had is really dead now, or whether you're just hurting too much to know. And she's not the only one that you should be thinking about. About Leo. Leo hasn't been on drugs. Leo hasn't cut you out of his life. How's Daddy Paddy feeling about him?
Same as I always have.
Have you told Rona that? She's worried sick. She's not going to see her son for weeks. She already feels like a lousy mother. Flippin' heck, I know how much that hurts. I lost touch with Aaron for years. You need to tell her that whatever happens between you two, you're always going to be there for him. If you don't hurry, she's going to be gone. Cheers. It's time to go.
He's not coming, is he?
Don't look that way.
I guess he made it pretty clear that he thought things were over. I just hope that Chaz might be able to persuade him to at least talk to me, but I've really messed my life up. And Leo's. He never did anything to deserve all this.
Kids are more resilient than you think. You just concentrate on yourself. And when you get back to Leo, everything will get back to normal in no time.
I don't think things will ever be normal again. Just give us a sec, yeah? Do you think you might be able to get Marlon to give me a call sometime? I'd just like to speak to Leo.
Yeah, of course.
Right. Best not keep him waiting much longer.
Great timing. You're coming to tell her you're forgiven her, you're too late.
You should never have interfered.
I was trying to keep her out of trouble.
I wasn't in trouble. Joni was happy with the way things were.
Only because she didn't know the truth.
I don't see how I've done anything wrong.
I didn't hurt anybody. Everything was perfect till you ruined it.
But it was all based on lies. You gave up Kyle for adoption knowing that you'd never see him again. Just so Joni would never let you see him if she'd known the truth.
Yes, that is why I had to tell a little white lie.
And why you should have left well alone.
How long did you think you could keep it a secret? They're a bus ride away. They would have found out in the end.
Yeah, well, you obviously handled it badly. Maybe we can still talk around it.
She wanted to call the police.
What?
I think I managed to talk her out of it. But do you realise how much trouble you could have been in?
Oh, I don't care. It was worth it to be with him.
Well, it's over now.
No! Can't be. And if she keeps me away from Kyle, I will never forgive you. Never!
Well, it should be a special night for Hayley as she waits nervously for Christian, but will he turn up? Is Coronation Street next? Then Stephen Mulhern tries to coax some secrets out of 3 celebrities' children in Big Star's Little Star at 8. And then later, the killer continues to run rings round Miles and Chandler in Whitechapel. That's coming up tonight at 9.